Great to be back in Docklands, a world leader in the number of people around whom you shouldn't make a sudden move. It's a pleasure to welcome Matthew Richardson.
Hi Dennis, always a pleasure to call a game with you.
It's the Queen's birthday clash today, and we've got all the elements for an epic encounter. They run on in full confidence. They're looking sharp and the crowd are appreciating it. They run on in full confidence. They're looking sharp and the crowd are appreciating it. We have the toss of the coin. I can't wait for this match to get underway. I've had sleepless nights dreaming about this clash. Here we go. It's the Bombers versus the Crows. Bill Chambers with the tap. Hooker made the awkward bounce look easy. He's got great hands. Going for goal number 1. All eyes are watching. Bill Chambers sinks the long kick. The Bombers get a goal on the board first. Both ruckmen have their eyes on the ball. Good bounce. Jacobs gets onto the ball. Hurley is able to grab it on the half volley. Jenkins gets a free kick after throwing the ball. Jenkins kicks. And the mark will be paid. Jams it on the boot. Stringett marks. Boots it. And the mark will be paid. Hooker going through his routine. Unfortunately, they made the grass very short. Tactically this week. Nice work from McDonald, Tip and Woody. 40 metres out. McDonald, Tip and Woody. Shoots. Chalk up a goal for the Bombers. The Crows trailing already. They need to pick up the pace, and right now.
McDonald, Tip and Woody may not be the first guy you'd follow into battle, but you're glad that he's on your team, that's for sure.
He picks it up. The ball's come out of the pack like a chocolate bar from a slot machine. Kicked by Sloan. Douglas marks it.
Douglas must have amazing intuition because he can react so fast to situations, it's as though he's had premonitions. He gets boot to the ball. It's a mark. He slams that on the boot. He wins the contested mark.
Puts boot to ball. And the mark will be paid. Kicked by Crouch. An easy grab for Jacobs. Choose to kick it. A good mark under the circumstances. Bumps the pigskin. Nice hands.
It's clear that the Bombers have been practicing their marks during the week. They've racked up plenty of catches, contested or not, and it's showing on the scoreboard. Parrish puts his boot on it. It's a mark.
Bumps the pigskin. Solid as a rock, and he comes away with a lovely contested mark. Nice mark there. Hurley feeds it wide. Bill Chambers has a great set of hands. Fantastic mark. Hooker takes the mark uncontested. He kicks it. Is it? Is it? Plenty of shots are spoiled at the last moment by efforts to add just those few more metres. The Bombers leads by 13. Taliak will take his time. He doesn't want to see it turn over and come back straight over his head. Sends it on its way. As we go into the break, the scores are the Bombers 13, the Crows nothing.
The Crows are stiff to be behind at the siren. They had plenty of it, but just lacked finishing. I'm sure they'll have more of an impact on the scoreboard in the second quarter.
Time to check those stats.
Not much difference between the way these two teams are kicking. Both fairly even on 13 and 10. The scoreboard definitely reflects what a marking powerhouse the Bombers have been. The tackling abilities on display from both sides appear close on the scoreboard, with the Crows on 3 and the Bombers on 1. The possession stats make a compelling case for the Bombers. They are getting first use of the ball every time with possession at 66% to 34%.
Cheers, Richard. The first break is finished and play is set to commence.
If you can believe it, the mind can achieve it.
He has the ball. Hartigan picks it up. Has it now. Gets the ball out of heavy traffic. Nice mark under pressure. Slams it on the boot. Merritt claims it. Kicks. Takes that one strongly.
Even though the Crows are behind on the scoreboard, I think they'd be proud of their dominance in the marking contests, and so they should be. Zaharakis spills it. Crouch blocks it. It's a mark. Douglas boots it. That's a nice strong mark.
Choose to kick it. Simply outplayed the opposition there. Lynch might struggle for this distance. Lynch aiming for the goals. Just fell through. The first goal for Lynch. The Crows have their first goal.
Lynch may not be the first guy you'd follow into battle, but you're glad that he's on your team, that's for sure.
Tapped by Jacobs. Gleeson comes away with the ball, finding the running player. Takes that one strongly.
Look, the Bombers have managed to rack up a big number of marks. It's easy to see why they're leading this match. Sloan kicks it. Crouch, just the better man in that contest. He boots it. Gibbs, with good strong hands. He kicks the ball. He grabs it.
Bill Chambers sends the ball on its way. A good mark under the circumstances. Gets some power behind that one. Merritt spills it. The ball bounced favourably for Smith. Caught with the ball. Hooker kicks. Smith, the better man there. Smith whacks one on the boot for goal. Going for goal number 1. Moves it quickly by hand. Heads up the corridor. McKay presents and takes the mark.
Well, the quality of disposal's been pretty soft out there, and that's enabled the Crows to rack up the marks. The Crows need to cut out these junk possessions and become more attacking. Jenkins kicks the ball. Strong mark there.
40 metres out. Going for goal number 1. Nice kick. That's his first. As Nelly would say, it's getting hot in here. A brief moment of serenity before the ball is bounced and the ruckman unleash. Guided by Jacobs. Merritt with the ball. Slips the handball to Hurley. A lovely drop punt. Hartigan had no chance, but at least he made an attempt. And will get a ball up. That's it for the second quarter. What do you think of it now, Richo?
The Crows are trailing at half-time because of some very poor disposal and decision-making. The coaching staff have a few headaches at the half.
Let's check out the stats.
Terrible stats for the Bombers, but they're getting results in the end, and the score is what counts.
Hadn't thought of it quite like that, Richo. Well, I hope you enjoyed that first half. Back soon with half number 2. A nice long half-time break, and we're ready for another half of footy.
Think big, believe big, act big, and the result will be big.
Handballs from the tackle. Parrish with the running catch. A favourable bounce. Merritt on the ball at the moment. He's got the football now. Crouch gathers. Jams it on the boot now. Almost a touch of synchronised swimming about that mark. Minus the peg. Marked by Jenkins.
Jenkins may not be the first guy you'd follow into battle, but you're glad that he's on your team, that's for sure. Bagley kicks it. A nice contested mark. Bell Chambers boots it. Sloan with the ball.
Chips it down towards half forward. Almost a touch of synchronised swimming about that mark. Minus the peg. Booted by Gibbs. Hands like dinner plates. 40 metres out. He's kicking on about a 30-degree angle, which could prove challenging. The Crows had one to their tally. A second goal in the bag. The Crows could score the last 3 goals. The lead handed over to the Crows. Nice bounce.
Jacobs really wears his heart on his sleeve. Parrish passes it. McKay intercepted that well. Leuenberger cuts off the ball. Hand passes to the running man. Good mark. Sending it on its way. He gets it under pressure.
Fantasia with the kick. McDonald, Woody marks. 45 metres out. Slams it on the boot. Great mark. Hookett lines it up. 35 metres out. Let's see if they can go on with this from now. Hookett slots the goal. The Bombers get back on top again.
Hooker has the ability, I think, to be a 20 to 30 a goal season player.
Hit by Jacobs. A favourable bounce. He gains possession. Hurley runs past and gets the ball. He collects the loose ball. With the ball now. Saad tries his luck along the ground. He just can't get out of the action. Sweeping handball. An easy interception for Smith. Oh, that's just giving the ball away. He gratefully accepts it. Stringett unable to hold on. Danaher. He passes the ball. He's streaming in for goal. He boots it. McDonald, Woody has hit the woodwork. The Bombers by 2 points. He'll be looking to spot the player on the burst. He decides to play on. Sends the Sharon on its way. Atkins looking a real threat out there when he pulls in contested marks like that one. Nice work from Gibbs. Puts boot to ball. Nice contested mark by Jacobs. Kicks it. A good turn with the Bombers 20 to the Crows 18.
The Bombers applied the pressure in that quarter and swung the momentum in their favour. It'll be interesting to see if they can carry it through.
Time to see if there's anything interesting in amongst the stats.
Neither team are giving an inch in the terms of marking. The Crows on 27 and the Bombers on 24.
Much appreciated, Richo. The pressure's on. It's the final quarter.
Never give up. Failure and rejection are only the first step to succeeding.
Jenkins dishes it off to the running man. Squeezes out a handball. They've conceded possession. He's got the footy in his hands, finding the running player. Gibbs with his head down, running for home. It's hit the post. It's behind. The margin not too big to be closed before time's up.
Hartley, he's a smart guy, but he's got to keep a cooler head so he can make the right decisions more often. Takes a big bump. Saad kicks the ball. The mark will be paid. Merritt with the kick. Kept his composure then.
He kicks quickly. A great effort. Heads up the corridor. Great mark. Kicks. Nice hands.
Sloan is a very intelligent guy. He always seems to make the right decisions no matter what's happening on field around him. Goddard with the kick. Good mark.
Oh, he's given that to an almighty thump. Oh, you can really tell he loves taking a contested mark. McGovern boots it. Takes it well. Let's hope the shot at goal is as good as the delivery. Jenkins will be kicking from, as they would say, downtown. He holds his breath. The goal for the Crows. The Crows goes back into the lead.
Jenkins has some potential and he'll really be able to unlock that potential if he has some continuous effort.
Bill Chambers wins the tap. Terrible timing by Jacobs. The ball in the hands of Gleeson. Crouch with the pickup. Gets a handball away towards the man on the run. Hookett with the kick. Has he? Yes, he's paid it. 35 metres out. He's on a 30-degree angle. A goal here will put them in front. Slots it. The Bombers back in front. This match is swinging back and forth like a metronome. The bounce, laser straight. Punched by Bill Chambers. Hartigan is able to grab it on the half volley. The Bombers sending out Heppel. Now we've got a ball up. Bill Chambers taps it. Hooker made the awkward bounce look easy. He's got great hands. Handballs from the tackle. He doesn't know the meaning of the word fear. In fact, it's fair to say he doesn't know the meaning of a lot of words. Hey, come on, that post has feelings too. The Bombers by 2 points. He's searching for his teammates. Plays onto himself. Talia kicks hard along the boundary line. Takes the mark all by himself. This is a great angle to kick from. Boots it. Cheney, the better man there. Cheney sends one up towards the wing. Strong mark. Kicks it across the ground. Gleeson claims the ball. What an end to the match. So close, but victory just out of reach for the Crows. Richo, any last-minute thoughts?
They're knocking on the door, and if they continue to play footy like that, the wins will come shortly. They're unlucky not to get the chocolates in this match.
Final scores are 27-25. Well, Richo, it's been a fun match. We've enjoyed that one.
Thanks, Dennis. I'll see you next time.
Thanks for joining us. As always, it's been a pleasure. We look forward to seeing you back soon.